changed my heart. Nobody else could have saved me. Picked up the pieces when I fell apart. I'm so glad you unchained me. 'Cause you are the one that I love, light of the world sent from above. Sing hallelujah, shout to the Lord. You are the one, you are the one, you are the one, you are the one I love.
Learn Swahili? Jumbo, I can say Jumbo, Kenya. I'm happy to be here, and I'm looking forward. Maybe I'll learn a song in Swahili. Well, it feels great to finally be here after trying to get to Kenya for about 5 years. This is my very first time to Kenya. I've never been to Kenya before. We've tried several times to come, but this time God made a way, and I appreciate everything Pastor Edward did to bring us to Mombasa. We feel very welcome, and looking forward to worshiping with all my friends. So I'm happy to be here finally after all these years. I have Kenyan friends all over the world, whether they're flight attendants on an airline or come to my concerts anywhere in the world. They say, when are you going to visit Kenya? And it's taken many years, but here we are finally, and I'm happy to be here. Well, the one message that I like to bring to the people of Kenya is a message of hope. And I want you to know that we have been praying for you for many years. On my Facebook, Don Moen, Praise and Worship Leader, we have hundreds of thousands of people, and they have been praying for this particular visit. We prayed for Kenya over the years, that God would bless this nation, that He would protect you, take care of you. And if there's one message that I want to bring to you on this trip, it's a message of hope, and to let you know that God is always making a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways that you cannot see. So keep believing in Him. God's working in ways you can't see. Well, I think Mombasa is not like anywhere in the world. I mean, I was in Israel in September, and they just had a war there, and everybody was saying, no, don't go to Israel. And then you can look in Nigeria. We've been there many times. Yeah, anywhere in the world that you look, you can hear bad news if you want to hear bad news. But if you believe the news all the time, you'll stay home and go nowhere. But we have thousands of people praying for us here. We feel well prayed for, well protected, and I'm happy to finally be here. That's exactly what people would want, is for people to get afraid and then nobody does anything. Everybody stays in their house. But I think we move out in faith and just trust God for His protection, and we came to bring a blessing on this nation. When God's people come together to worship and praise, the Bible says, Psalm 22, verse 3, He is enthroned on the praises of His people. And God has a lot of people here in Kenya, and as we worship and praise together, He has promised to come and be in the midst of our praises, and that's what I'm looking forward to. And when we worship, God will be there to heal, to save, to deliver, to encourage, to provide for every need. That's what's going to happen. So I'm excited to be here. Okay.
Hi. Yes. Well, I'm just so thrilled that we're finally here. We've been, Don and I both had a desire to come here for 5 or 10 years now, and just seemed like the opportunity never presented itself until now. And so we're just really excited to be here. And we know that God's going to do great things, because when we worship Him, His presence is there in our midst. And so that's what we look forward to, is His presence.
My name is Edward Monene, and I'm the pastor at International Christian Center, Mombasa, hosting Don Moen and Lenny LeBlanc and the band for the next 7 days or so. And it's such an honor and privilege for us to be able to do this. All right, Serena is a lovely, lovely hotel, a great resort. Any person I've ever met who has stayed at the Serena always wants to go back there. And when we began looking for accommodation for Don and the team, Serena came on board and they had a great offer for us. They came on board as sponsors, and we are so delighted that they are part of this. They have actually helped us to put it together. From Serena, I can guarantee them they will get great hospitality. They will get very good service. They will have an African experience of hospitality, and beyond that, amazing, beautiful beach resort.
So, Michael, Laura. All right. Okay, everyone. So it's not just Don Moen you're getting. You're going to get the whole band this time. And you just heard from Lenny back there. And this is Tim Newton. He is our drummer. He was from New York. Now he lives in Tennessee. Jason is our bass player. Jason is also from New York, but now he lives in Tennessee. Matt Walding on guitar from Atlanta, Georgia, right there. This is Jesse Sproul. Jesse, a big smile, please. This is my manager. So he also happens to be my son-in-law. So he came to work for me. He started taking my daughter to coffee. And then they got married. Lenny, you got to get up here. Then they got married, and now we have a little granddaughter. So that's Jesse Sproul. Let's see, Michael back here. Move forward there. This is our oldest son, Michael Moen. He is also acting as a road manager. Michael was the one who got in touch with Pastor Edward initially and started arranging this trip. So that's Michael. He works in my office as well, does a lot of the graphic design, does all my booking. So if you want Don Moen to go anywhere, you got to talk to this guy here. Matt, I introduced, and then Laura. This is Laura, and now you see why I always have a smile on my face. I'm a lucky guy, and about just the day we arrive back, May 19th, they come back from Africa. It will be our 42nd wedding anniversary, 42 years. So this is Laura. She really runs the whole operation. So Jesse answers to her, Michael answers to her, and whatever she says, I just say, yes, dear. Did we get everybody? That's it? Oh, Chuck Harris. Where's Chuck? Okay, Chuck and Kiko are. We missed Chuck Harris, my sound engineer, and also his wife Mickey Ann is not here, but she heads up our intercessors, interceding for Kenya for these concerts, several thousand people, and then Kiko, my keyboard player, he's out here too. Yes, perfect. Who's the one who's the most? Kiko's the one to talk the most, but let's start right here with Tim Newton. He loves to talk all the time.
Well, thanks for having us. We're glad to be here and just excited to be part of Don's first concerts in Kenya. And thanks for having us. It's going to be great.
And now Jason Foster. This is Jason Foster.
Yeah, it's so good to be here. It's my first time, and I'm excited to lead some worship, and it's going to be great. Yeah.
Matt Walding.
This is also my
Guitar player.
My first time to Kenya, and the flight was amazing, and all you guys are super, super nice. So thank you so much for having us, and we're looking forward to playing.
And we had our first opportunity to try Kenya coffee. It's really smooth. And what you'll know about this band, we all love to drink coffee. So we usually plan our tours where they make great coffee. No. But they have good coffee at the hotel. Not tonight, though. I need to sleep. We have been traveling for about 30 hours from Nashville, Tennessee. So hopefully by tomorrow or the next day, you'll actually be able to get a better picture of Don Moen than this, whatever. But we're happy to be here, and God bless you all. Looking forward to worshiping with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've got our guests finally here. Things are set. Guys are prepared, and above all, security is good. and we just wait to see how God is going to visit us. Thank you.
How do I feel? I am super excited. I am just thinking. It was a dream. I'm thinking like I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I've been punked. Ama nimenaswa or something like that. But I am excited and grateful to God. Yes, I want to tell everyone that the concert is actually happening. It's actually happening in Mombasa first. Nothing this big has happened in Mombasa first, so it's culture shock like this. But it's happening and we're excited and we give thanks to God.